I'm excited. They not only, I told them that they should, well, I told you guys that they should lower the amount of wind that we were expecting. And they've even gone to what I said they should do, not what I thought they would do, because they tend to be too conservative. And I'll show you that in a minute. You can see the rain now all the way up here into South Side, and that pink outline, or sort of purple outline, that is a severe thunderstorm watch, and that is until tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. These bands that have been working their way northward, well, they have had some tornadoes, some very damaging tornadoes when they were down in South Carolina and southern areas of North Carolina. Then they had sort of a medium or moderate amount of tornadoes earlier this afternoon. One tornado this evening just out of our viewing area, and we've had none since then. So that is a good sign, because originally we didn't think it'd make it that far north, and now it's looking like maybe the original thought was correct. But we still can't say we're completely out of the woods for that tornado threat. Meanwhile, we have the warnings out. This orange area is a tropical storm warning, which means tropical storm force winds are expected in terms of the sustained wind. And then the pink area is hurricane force winds sustained. I'm not sure that that's going to happen. I think hurricane force gusts. I am not convinced at all that the northern part of that area especially is going to get the sustained winds of hurricane force. And the storm surge warning, yesterday it was a watch, today it was a warning, and then we've been watching these storm surges continue to move up the coast, with the heaviest down here across areas of the Carolinas. But here locally, yesterday they were saying 2 to 4. We were trying to narrow it down to say 3 to 4 feet. And then south of about Manio and Kill Devil Hills, Kitty Hawk, 4 to 6 feet. That is not the total amount of water we're expecting. That is the amount above a normal high tide. So literally the difference, the delta, if you will, between what was expected and what was going to happen or is going to happen. The storm system, again, shrinking in terms of the height of the cloud tops. As a result, instead of calling for 100 offshore here at the Outer Banks, a Category 2 storm, they've gone with what I suggested, and now it is 90 miles per hour going over the Outer Banks. Don't get me wrong, that is still a very, very significant storm, but at least the effects will be mitigated somewhat compared to what would have happened had it been a Category 2 storm. You can see these rain bands again continuing. We're going to see some of the heavy rain overnight into tomorrow. The timing of the rain and the wind is late tonight into tomorrow midday, and then as the wind picks up, eventually into the afternoon, same time the tide's coming up. That's what we'll be talking about as our most serious issue, and I'll be back with more on that. In fact, Evan and I will tag team weather, give you everything you ever wanted to know about Dorian coming up.